Hey y'all, how is everybody doing? Well, I've got to get ready quick as usual, quick as a stick. And I've already done my moisturizer, but I haven't had my coffee with you. How are you? Delicious. Sorry for the slurping. I think it just makes it better. You know, I'm going to do a fall decor video, but can I tell y'all one thing that just kind of helps you just make it nicer when people come over, or just when your family's around the house, is putting out little things, and they don't have to be expensive. I think I got this at the dollar store or either at Bed Bath & Beyond, but they're little fall hand towels, guest towels. And usually they use the other towels, but just having that out on the sink just looks nice. It looks like you have a choice. You can be fallish or not. I choose fallish. Most people just look at them because they think, that's too nice. I'm not going to use their nice towel. But they sure do like it. Everything's falling over here. I've got Ipsy and Birchbox to compare. So I'll be doing that. And Ipsy sent two. And I think it's because of the situation. The, what am I trying to say? Help me with the words. Okay, I can't find the palette that I want this morning. Is it over here? No. 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 Is it? Yes. Okay. First of all, I've got my moisturizer on. What was I saying? I don't remember. But, oh, about the Ipsy. I think because of the hurricanes, people realize that you need to be more patient with companies because they may or may not even have the products that they're supposed to be sending you. So Ipsy said, I think Ipsy also did not want to send it to you if you're in a situation not to receive it. So they notified me, which I thought was very pro of them, that they would be holding up the shipment. And then I got two. So anyway, we'll be looking and seeing, is it two different ones because they held up the other one, or did they boo-boo and accidentally send it to me twice? Bless their hearts. People are having such a tough times. And just because, you know, some of the hurricanes that have hit the United States are over, there's still other hurricanes hitting, and there's still the results. Like Houston's still going through it, y'all, and they will be for a long time. So I just rebuke that in the name of Jesus. Maybe they will be able to recover much faster than we're giving them credit for, you know? When I say credit, I mean they're very strong people, like the people of Florida aren't. Of course they are. Of course they are. And the strength comes from the Lord. It'll just be interesting to see what God does with all of this. I know that sounds crass, but I do believe that the love of God comes through people in the toughest of times. And you start seeing people act in ways like they should be acting all the time. And it seems to take a tragedy. I don't know why. I'm not even saying that's why. I just, you know it's true. We're all seeing these incredible acts of love and self-sacrifice. Anyway, I'm going to get to putting my face on. I am reaching more for my Vitalumere Aqua. And this is color number 1, 2, or 12. And that's beige rose. And I usually do like a little circle, like that much. And it smells good to put it on, for one thing. You know, it's one of those things that you enjoy. But I also feel like I'm getting, believe it or not, better coverage. And this is a very, look how it just disappeared that age spot a little. I mean, it's not gone, but it's certainly not prominent. And I'm not sure my matte velvet does that. So it's interesting to see the coverage difference. The Beau Chanel products, this one smells better. This smells like yum. I mean, I really love it. I use the edge of this 301 brush, by the way, to get in the crooks to my nose to make sure that I blend out my makeup around my nose. Because the nose is the center of your face where people look the most. So, and also make sure you get no lines, so just kind of catty-walk, and then drop your jaw. Even though this is a well matched color for me, I want to make sure I don't have a line at the jaw. That just looks terrible if you do. And then with what little is left, I always do my forehead and my neck, preferably even pulling aside my jewelry and just kind of making sure all the way down to the décolleté area. Trying to wear like a, what do you call them? Antique brass today. But I didn't take off my silver jewelry, so I need to pull that up. See, aren't these cute? One is this little harmonica that my boss gave me. It actually works. Isn't that cute? And the other is this little heart that was from when I went to that women's conference last year, 2 years ago. And it says, I think it says shine bright like a diamond. No, it says worth more than diamonds, you. Yes. And there's a little diamond looking crystal. I think it's cute. All right, and then I do like to kind of bounce this, especially right at the front where you have pores, especially if you're older, your pores are harder to mask. You can use a pore filler, or you just kind of pack your makeup in it. And then today I'm going to use the famous Tarte Shape Tape. I am trying this out. I did a tester. I liked it. This is in color number light. And I see people just lather this on. I don't necessarily want to lather it on. So I'm just going to do a little bit. I am going to go down in this area. Actually, I want to go past the eye, get this outer area brightened. And I do like to go down in this little wrinkle right here on either side of the nose. As you get older, you'll see what I mean. And then kind of, and either side of the mouth. And a little right there. And a little right there. And I guess that's enough. And some people do the brightness. I guess I could do a little right there. I don't want to add a whole lot of product, especially because to me this is a little bit thick. And so I'm going to smooth it first. Make sure I've got where I want it on the inside of the socket and nose, going down the nose. Make sure you get that little C around your nose, down into this wrinkle, down around the mouth, and over the chin. And now I'm just going to blend that out. Make sure I get over the nose. One of the things that it does to go over the nose like that is it, again, fills the pores. And the areas that I choose to highlight, like going around the edge of this nose, I don't want redness there. I don't want this because it's where the skin is structurally letting go a little bit, and the wrinkles, you'll see them because of shadows. So, and I'm going to put a little concealer on my lids, just because, you know, I have veins, and it's a good, what do you call it, primer. There, and I'm getting under the eyes. All right, and then I am going to use this little trick of a wet beauty blender, and I'm just going to bounce it on top, and what that does is actually take product off. It blends it supposedly seamlessly. You tell me, is this any more seamless than you usually see me? I'm going to roll it and do this again over here, especially right underneath. I do want it to take some of that product off, and the reason is, one of the things when you're bouncing, it's just like with my brush, you're kind of pushing it down in the pores, so the pores become a little less noticeable because you filled them up. Just like in an ice tray, when you fill it up, you can't see the little divots anymore. Using the tip, make sure I got around there. And again, right here, these little guys, take some back off. I think it looks, and there goes the beauty blender. And I'm going to wipe off with my trusty little makeup towelette over here. Okay, so let's put on a mouth, shall we? I like to put on the mouth. While I'm talking, we're using my Chanel Lip Intense in color Soft Rose. This is just a good neutral. I wouldn't call it a nude by any means because it's too dark. But I can't wear nudes because they make my mouth disappear. However, I've proven this is a neutral in the fact that it goes with every single thing I wear. Let's comb out that eye. The only thing is, you have to make sure you get it because it stays all day. And it does not transfer, which I've shown y'all on a coffee cup right after I put it on. trying to fill this in without being too dark. I think that's good. And then you just kind of let it dry for a second by sucking air in, blowing out, sucking air in, blowing out. And that's enough. It doesn't need a lot. And then use the other end, which is a high gloss shine. And it moisturizes it. And it sets the product. Look at that. Done. For the day. Pretty much. I might have to touch up, but pretty much no. Watch. No transfer. No transfer. You saw it. This is the best product on the market. By the way, when I was at the Ulta, I didn't realize they had MAC products, but I got my little travel size demi wipes, and I really love the smell of these and that they work pretty darn good. Nothing works like my Neutrogena, but I didn't even realize that they did MAC. You know, I was kind of surprised. I'm sorry. So I'm going to quickly, I'm using my LORAC Pro Mega 2 again and again. It's for the same reason. This just shows I always wear this shirt because I want this color right there because it matches what I'm wearing. You shouldn't always match what you're wearing. We know that, but I'm just saying. Just saying. So, I'm hoping that this was a good product choice. We'll see how this does. I am not setting it with powder. I know that people say, well, you've got to set it with powder. No, I'm not going to. I don't want to put a lot of powder under my eyes, y'all, because powder gets in wrinkles, sets the wrinkles, number one. You don't want to set wrinkles because it sets them. Yeah, it makes them more prominent, makes them set. Like, if you pour, I don't know, just say you had something that was shapeable and you poured water in it and filled it, then it would be in that shape. And so if you keep filling this up, it just makes that V, which is what a wrinkle is, get